looking like Eve. Awful. I'm not holy, nor do I like apples. Anyway, so this was my Hereford Pride look. It's intentionally meant to be vile. It's in my name after all. But you know, if I don't know whether this will be posted before or after. Doesn't matter, but go check out my Hereford Pride performance. If this is after, it's on my YouTube and all that somewhere, and this entire look will make sense, hopefully. Anyway, I'm here because I'm doing, oh, I nearly dropped it, my empties and not-so-empties for June. Is it June? No. June, January, February, March, April, May, June. So this will be the May. Yes, it's May. Leave me alone. Anyway, I do have another glove, as you'll know if you've seen my performance. But apparently, even though I got the gloves that meant to, you know, do the whole foam thing, doesn't work. Okay, so the first product, I'm not going to lie, I am once again incredibly unprepared, so we'll start with this one. It did have a label on it. Oh, it's so sticky. Had a label on it, label fell off. This is the grapefruit, I believe. You know what? I'll be back in a minute. I don't know where I got grapefruit from. Maybe it's not the smell. That's my dog, by the way. This is actually the Mario. Oh no, still can't see it. By the way, new camera. Hopefully it's a bit better. Well, not new camera, better phone. The Mario Badescu AHA Botanical body wash soap. Sorry, £8. I've had this a couple of times now, and I've liked it. This is the only time the label's fallen off, and I have to admit on the label, it's very sticky and very gross. A lightly scented body soap enriched with a blend of fruit enzymes, and basically it's a exfoliating body soap. And because my body, like my face, suffers with breakouts and things like that, I always need a good, like, exfoliating wash, body wash, sometimes things with salicylic acid, and basically I need to look after my body like I do my face. And everyone should do that anyway, but what I'm saying is that people say that your skin's vastly different over different areas of your body. My skin's pretty much the same all over my body, incredibly temperamental. I like this, I've had it twice, I'll probably buy it again, it works, and it's £8, and it lasts quite a long time actually, so hopefully the label won't fall off. The next one. Anyway, sorry, I'm not used to this phone either, but it's a better camera, which means I can see myself better. Okay, next product, oh god, maybe put a hole in the wall. The VO5, I'm sure it's VO5 or something like that, if I'm not saying the brand right, don't ask me, I don't buy hairspray. My mother got me this. The Ultimate Hold Hairspray. So, I wanted the Got to Be glue one, the signature one that every drag queen uses. They're out. I was very upset. So, she got me this one instead. A £5, and it's strong hairspray. It's no Got to Be the glue one, the yellow one, the signature can. Everyone will know which one I'm on about if you saw it. It's not as good as that one. Nothing's as good as that one. But it's a decent hairspray. It set the wigs, like, where I needed it. Like, so any flyaway hairs and things like that. It's definitely not for styling, like the Got to Be one. But it did its job. I'm sure it's great in natural hair. Don't use hairspray. It makes my hair feel vile, and I hate it. Vile in a bad way, of course. Like the stress. A vile in a bad way. Do I recommend? Obviously, for wig bases, you go to the Got to Be one, because every drag queen knows that. Is it a good substitute? I guess, if you really can't get it. I don't know what it's like in normal hair. I'm sure it's alright. It seems just like a standard, good, strong hairspray. Okay, the Canusa Plant Essence Wise Repair Mask. This came in the little bundle that I got from TikTok. So, it's an Asian brand, I'm guessing, and everything's literally in Asian, even on the internet, so can't give much information on it really, like factual wise, but it was good. It was a good face mask. It does what a standard face mask does. Like, I don't expect anything crazy from them. They're little pick-me-ups at the end of the day, and I like using them. It was hydrating. The only issue I really have with it was, like, it was very weirdly cut. Like, the eye shape, no one has the eye shape. That was cut into it. I think the mouth was also a bit weird. But other than that, it was a good standard face mask. Yeah, I mean, I can't even give you the price, really, because they range from £1 to £10. So, definitely not worth £10. But anyway. Okay, so this is the Living Proof Restore Perfecting Spray, a featherweight conditioning detangler that delivers all the benefits to dry, damaged hair, All the benefits: dry, damaged hair needs to look and feel healthier. Key benefits: delivers an instant boost of hydration, minimises breakage from wet detangling, leaves hair silky smooth, shiny, provides UV protection. Okay, so this is only 50 mils and it's £13. For the full size, it's £30 for 100 mils. Wouldn't pay that much, but I'm just not. Even though I've really enjoyed looking after my hair, I'm not going to be an expensive hair care person. I mean, by the sounds of it, there's many ways to use it. I literally used it to like give my hair a bit of a pick me up and a conditioning. So I wear like a silk bonnet to bed because it's like the best thing to do when you have ridiculously curly hair that frizzes like hell. So I sprayed this on, put the silk bonnet on, I went to bed, and it would feel really nice and soft and conditioned in the morning. That's basically what I used it for, and it's actually got me looking into like cheaper sprays and all that because I really enjoyed doing it. It lasted quite a while actually for this little guy. I will say it, but I would not pay £15 for it. Like, it's expensive in my opinion, and I am almost positive that I could find something similar, and I think I already have, to be honest with you, and I'm looking into getting it. Okay, the Bobeini Playing with Colours Mascara. This is another one I got from the little bundle thing, and obviously the same with the pricing. The pricing goes from about £3 to £5, £6. Can't really tell you much information on it again because it's an Asian product from an Asian brand, I'm guessing, so a lot of it's Asian, so I don't know how to read it. It wasn't anything crazy, like, it's literally just painted my eyelashes black, and I'm fine with that because in drag, as you can tell, my eyelashes may or may not be a lie. Yeah, like, I only literally need a mascara that paints my lashes black, so it does that, so it does a good job for me. However, if I was to wear makeup out of drag, which I very rarely do, but if I did, this would be pretty shit. Because it literally doesn't change the length, it doesn't separate, it doesn't fluff or anything, it literally paints your eyelashes black and that's it. So, yeah. Next up is the Ordinary Niacinamide 10% and Zinc 1%. This is a go-to, really. Like, I have several different niacinamide serums I go to, especially when I am in a lack of money. The Ordinary is always a good one for me to go to. Yeah, I mean, it's a good, cheap niacinamide serum, and niacinamide. I personally think that, like, anyone who suffers from breakouts, like a niacinamide, I cannot say it that many times in a row, is a good product to go for. It smooths your skin. I also think it's less like harsh than salicylic acid. So if you have skin type that's, let's say, sensitive or dry, and like salicylic acid is like way too much, because I have combination skin, and sometimes salicylic acid products can be incredibly like intense and can actually fuck with me. I think niacinamide's a great substitute, and the Ordinary is a good one to go for. Also the Inky List. Anyway. Okay, the Bloom and Blossom Wonderwork Multitasking Balm. It's £15 for 50 mils, and well, harnessing the power of nature, the Bloom and Blossom Multitasking Balm is a versatile skin-loving superhero that can be used all over the body. Blended with a whole host of nourishing botanicals, is that how you say it? Yep. The balm's conditions, it hydrates your skin for a silkier feeling surface. Whether you are in need of it on your body, lips or hands, the Wonder Balm will be there for you. Okay, so it does what it says. It was a good moisturising balm. I used it mostly on like my hands, feet and lip, and even on my lips. I tried it on the body. It took a bit of a while to sink into the skin, and it almost left a little bit of like a filmy like feeling. It didn't last that long though, but it did take a while to sink in. Would I pay £15 for it? I don't think so. Probably more about £6 I would pay for it, because it also didn't last that long. So I think £15 too expensive, but it's a decent moisturising balm. I think it'd be really good for like those who have really dry skin. Okay, the Living Proof Restore Shampoo. A reparative, I cannot say that word, I'm dyslexic, leave me alone. Shampoo for overworked hair damaged by colouring and chemicals. So obviously this is not the full size. The full size is £27. I'm not gonna lie, it's just hair care and things like that. I'm still in the sort of sector of, I'm probably gonna go down my skincare route where there is some products that I'm incredibly frugal about, like moisturiser and things like that, but then there's like serums that I will splurge on at times. So I'm probably going to go down that route with my hair care. And to be honest, I think shampoo will be like moisturiser is something that I am not going to spend £27 on. Standard shampoo, I have to admit, it's not really for my hair type because I've never really coloured my hair, like except from like going back to teenagehood. But that, like, I've had my head shaved since then, so my hair that I have now is never seen bleach or anything like that. And chemicals, I mean, I've only literally just started like actively looking after my hair, so if that includes chemicals, I have no idea. But it's just standard shampoo in my opinion. For my hair, it didn't do anything crazy, but it was nice. It was nice smelling. I'm still incredibly novice-y about hair care, so I don't really know what to say. I wouldn't pay £27 for it. That's what I say. Okay, so this is the Ren Clean Skincare AHA Smart Renewal Body Serum. And for 50ml, it's £16. Yes, it was £16. For the full size, which is 200ml, is £37. I've never really tried a body serum before, so I just assumed it would be a bit like a serum for your face, an intensive treatment. And to be honest, I think it is that. £37, I'd probably pay £37 for it because I'm the kind of person who splurges on serums when I can. My only thing with it, like, it did improve my skin texture. Like, I saw great results with this because, as I said, I suffer with things like body breakouts as much as my face and that. Didn't really see much in skin tone. 1 minute, I lost where I was reading. That works to promote a firm and smooth appearance. Yeah, it definitely firmed and smoothed my skin, and I could tell that even though this is just a mini. However, I would say be careful because it's definitely exfoliating. So I may or may not, because I have to scrub my body before I shave, or it's just wild what happens. This did not enjoy my exfoliated, my scrubbed, shaved skin. Like, it fucking hurt to put on. So I ended up putting it on the days where I didn't shave, and it was worth it. I liked it, but I just say don't shave and put this on, because at first I thought I'd over exfoliated, but then on areas that I don't scrub, like for instance my hands and things like that, it still had like a burny sort of sensation, and I just don't think it likes shaved skin. Okay, so this is the Alf Cosmetics All the Feels Facial Oil. A light and non-greasy facial oil to hydrate skin. Weightless yet effective to hydrate. Hemp seed oil, squalene, roseseed oil. So I love oils, be it hair oils, face oils, body oils. I love oils. And Alf is great with skincare as they are with makeup. Like, I go to Alf a lot. Like, even though I said The Ordinary and things like that, I tend to go to The Ordinary and Incubus for direct treatments, like the Niacinamide and things like that. But for products all around, Alf is a great brand for it, for skincare and makeup. I liked it. I loved it, actually. So I use facial oils every night. I don't use them during the day because, as I said, I've got combination skin, so some areas are oilier than others. It was lightweight. I tend to normally go for heavier things at night, but it still did its job. And with the oils, they just sink better into your skin. So at night, they're brilliant. And this was great. I really liked it. I think it could have lasted a bit longer, especially since I'm trying to work out. £12. I'd pay £12 for it. I just wish it lasted a bit longer because it didn't really last that long. Okay, for the life of me, I could not find the mini. The Nivea, yes, I know. The Nivea 5-in-1 Micellar Water. I very, 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 really do not normally shop from this brand, but heck, I'm the kind of person who buys things, forgets about things that have happened in the past, but, you know, I'm not going to hold things over people. I'm not that kind of person. But I don't actively buy from this brand, but here I am with the product. I think my mother picked it up. As I've said before, I'm sort of dwindling out my cellar water. It's not something I actively go for anymore. So this is obviously the mini, but for the full size, it's £6. I don't think I would pay that much because the Garnier one is about £6 for the really massive one. So, yeah, it's standard micellar water, really. 5-in-1. What's 5-in-1s? 1, makeup removal. If you are a very, 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 very light makeup wearer. 2, gentle cleansing. Yeah. 3, hydration. Maybe a little bit, nothing crazy. 4, calming effect. I will give it that. This was a lot less intense than the Garnier one. 5, soothe skin. I don't know really. I mean, I suppose it didn't irritate it. I don't know whether it necessarily soothed it. Yeah, that's all I have to really say on it. If you don't know that whole weird bit, maybe you should look up. Maybe it could be a bit of a brand with certain things that relate to me. So, anyway. Okay, so the Foo Loving, I think, eyeshadow palette. This came in the bundle that, the TikTok bundle thing. It is, so it was a learning curve for me because obviously these are Asian beauty products and Asian beauty is all about the soft wash of colour and natural and things like that. Very not me as a drag performer, so it's very not me, but I think it is good. It's a good palette for the standard, do you know what I mean? So like, I don't know how to describe it, but like, so obviously, as I've just said, the whole Asian thing is the soft wash of colour and things like that. So if I was to transform this into a Western product, I would say it was a good, decent, average eyeshadow palette, basically. The prices vary again. And yeah, I mean, I got a look out of it. So I really, really pushed it. I'm probably going to give it to my mum because she would probably like something like this. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I mean, I recognise it's a good product for what it's meant to be. It just doesn't work for me. Okay, so the July Style Professional Makeup Soft Matte Longwear Liquid Foundation. I was kind of surprised by this actually. Like, it was not my colour. I didn't expect it to be my colour. If you saw the shades on like the bundles that you got from TikTok, which just came in, it was shocking. Like, there was no colour that fit me. So if you were my colour or darker, you weren't getting the foundation in the bundle. Like, so like I was surprised by it though. So like, it actually reminds me of the where is it? Oh well, I don't know where it is. Of the Zara foundation, the newish one, and the only real difference with it was that it was a lot tackier, like it was a lot stickier, this foundation, but the coverage was kind of shocking. Like, I really didn't expect the coverage on it. Like, it's like, I would say it was like drag worthy coverage. Like, it's really thick. It is sticky though. Yeah, so coverage foundation, absolutely. Naturally flawless. It was very full coverage, so I don't know if natural is the word for it, but it got a nice finish, except for the stickiness. But obviously, as soon as you powder, that's over with. Oil controlling, I can't say that I really know because the concealer that I had to use in the bundle was the thing that really like started to like cracking things. I use concealer on a lot of parts of my face, so I can't really comment on that. Lightweight feeling. It felt no heavier than my usual foundation, so I mean, I think it was a good standard foundation, and like, I personally think it'd be a good drag foundation, to be honest with you, if they sorted out more colours. Because, like, I looked it up as well, and, like, I don't understand it. But once again, I'm gathering it's an Asian brand. You know what, 1 minute. Yeah, oh my god, the foundation range is shocking. And it goes from about £4 to £10. I would pay £4 to £10 for it. However, the shade range was shocking. Or should I say, like, lack of shade range was, like, 8. And they're all near enough cycle. So, okay, next product. Never can say this brand, I'm sure it's around skin. It's getting a screen somewhere. Omaritza? Something like that. Queen of Hungry Mist. First off, I love the name. Very bougie. And this is only 30ml. For the full 100ml, it's £62. Oh, on it. It's £22. I found it. Sorry, I've totally made that confusing now. For 30ml, it's £22. For 100ml, it's 62. When I'm rich, if it ever happens, I will absolutely adore this brand. I love the product so much, but oh my fucking god, £62 for a mist. Oh, I love it so much though. The Rejuvenate Your Complexion with the Queen of Hungry Mist, a weightless, delicate scented formula that delivers multiple skin benefits. It smells delightful. It's brilliant. It's brilliant on bare skin. It made me feel so refreshed. Over makeup, it's even better. I don't know how to describe it, but it just makes everything seem so much more skin-like without absolutely breaking everything down. It was amazing. When I'm rich, I hope we meet again. Cetaphil Exfoliate Intensive Exfoliating Treatment for the full 60ml is £78. So it's a body scrub. I would never pay that much for a body scrub, ever. Add an I can't even say that. Intensive and luxurious product to your skincare collection. It's fairly okay. Yes, I get that. I'm sorry about not reading through it all. It's too confusing. It's basically a body scrub. As I said, body scrubs are really important for me to do before shaving, or my skin loses its freaking mind. This is a great scrub. It felt great. It smelled great. I would not pay the price for it though. Like, it's so expensive. Like, just a standard scrub. Like, that's all I need. Like, ooh, my skin is fussy and bitchy and things like that, but it doesn't need a, how much was it? £78 scrub. Okay, obviously it's not that this is a mini, but the full size is 78. That's crazy to me. I'd never spend that much, obviously, unless, you know, as I said, unless I become rich. So I'm pretty sure I've reviewed this one before, the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Hydrating Primer. For 50ml it's £40. Once again, I am not an expensive primer person. Like, I used to like, my favourite one ever was the Bobby Brown Enriched Face Base, and I still love it, even if it's just a smell of it. But it's so expensive. So, like, I've sort of adapted more of a targeted sort of priming thing. So hydrating primer isn't usually my go-to. I tend to put the smallest bit of moisturiser on, then I will put on a pore filling primer, and then a really tacky one, both from e.l.f. by the way, the pore filling one and the Power Grip I go for each time. So a hydrating primer isn't something I would go for, but I will acknowledge it does its job. Like, however, I do use primers like as part of my skincare, like my morning skincare. At the end of it, I will sometimes put a primer on, especially if I'm going out. Yeah, I mean, it's a good primer, but it's not £40 good in my opinion. But I will also acknowledge it lasted a hell of a long time. This little thing lasted really long. Like, you only really need a small part of it, so if you get like the 50ml one, it's going to last you a long time. I will acknowledge that, so that's good. Okay, next product, the Living Proof Restore Conditioner. And from what I've learned about conditioner, I think it's almost like the serum. What serum is to the face, to the hair, something like that. Some may say moisturiser, but I just got the feeling that conditioner is like a proper treatment like thing, especially when you leave it in for a certain amount. Like, I don't know how to put it, but like, all conditioner I use, I leave in, shave my body, and then wash it off, and I use it almost in that sense. I don't put it in, wash it off. So I almost use it like a treatment thing. So I suppose like a moisturising serum. We'll compromise. A fortifying conditioner designed to strengthen, protect dry and damaged hair. As a curly haired person, my hair is so dry. Like, it can become absolutely horrific and frizzy. So this was great. This was a good conditioner that was good for my skin. See, this proves how much I'm not a hair person. It was good for my hair type, I believe. £27. I'd probably spend more on conditioner than I would shampoo, and that's a definite. Would I spend £27? I don't think so, but I would spend more on conditioner, so maybe if it was like on offer or something like that. Okay, this pissed me off. The Duo Strip Adhesive Glue, £6. So, my go-to is this one, which is literally, well, should be literally the same, but it's with a little spatula. That instantly makes it better. Oh, wait a minute. This just says Quick Set. Oh no, this says Quick Set as well. These are different formulas. I'm sorry, I'm convinced. This sets so much quicker and is less goopy and annoying. This drove me insane. I have wasted £6 on this, and I was very annoyed. Like, I tried and I tried. I even just used it for the little gem thing, and it took so long to dry. It was unbelievable. And like, it's not even as strong as that one either. So I don't know why this was shit. If it's meant to be the same, and that one's just with a bloody spatula. I hate it. I really hate it. Okay, I can never say this brand's name. It's around the screen somewhere. Immortella Overnight Reset Oil in Serum. 30ml. Obviously this is the mini. For 30ml it's £50. And you know what? I would pay that much. Listen, I splurge a bit on serum. I've spent way more than that on a serum actually before, but like I liked it. Like I did it. It was a bit nerve-wracking at first with the whole serum and oil because I didn't know whether it was going to make me like really oily, like because I was going to use it in the day and everything. So I didn't know whether it was going to make me like really, really oily. So I was nervous about it, but it was so nice. Like I really, really enjoyed it. I'm trying to find the description bit and it looked fantastic. Where is it? Oh, you know what? We'll go to Cult Beauty then instead. Like magic in a bottle, I agree. This lightweight water gel. Oh, I would actually, you know what? I would say it was watery. Like water gel, like a bit, you know what I mean? Water gel, like serum, but it almost like turned into like a soft, lightweight oil on the skin. Like, oh, well, you know what? They said over. Oh no, it is overnight. I used it overnight and I used it during the day, to be honest with you. So, left my skin well glowy, dewy. It was really, really nice. It's nice, good skincare, and I would definitely pay that much for it if I had the money to get it again. Also smelled really nice, and I mean, I could only imagine how bloody amazing the bottle is because this mini is great in all itself. Okay, the last product, and you know what? I can't believe how much I go through in a month. Like I go through so much. Okay, so the last one is from the little TikTok bundle, the Peggy Lynn little face palette thing. Once again, the prices are all over the place because it's Asian beauty and that, and hard to get in Britain. So, okay, so the contour was annoying, but at first I thought it was going to be too light. Didn't. It was actually quite good. It was just so long-winded. Like for the cheeks, it had such a hard time. Like it did the chin all right, it did the nose all right, and it did the forehead all right, but it did not like this contour at all. Like it was patchy. It just wouldn't work. I spent so long on it. It was unbelievable. The blusher, too light, way too light, but it did a really amazing thing. Like it really blended the blush and the contour together, and that's like one of the hardest things that products seem to have on my face, on various makeup. Like it was so weird. There was very, very little colour, didn't really show up, so I blended into my skin, but it softened everything and it just made it all blend really well. The highlighter was surprisingly alright. Like I looked at it going, oh my god, White Cast City, it's gonna be horrific. The White Cast wasn't crazy. You saw it a little bit, but it was nothing crazy. It was very soft, a soft highlighter. Like, it's not made for me and made for drag, but it was surprisingly okay. Like, I thought it was going to ruin everything, but it didn't. So, on this palette, average. I would say it was average. I certainly wouldn't reiterate again, and it's going to my mother. But anyway, also, one thing that I really dislike, and you know I dislike it, our pans so close together. I hated it so much because, like, I mean, especially with a shimmery highlighter, you do not want to mix any of these, in my opinion. And like, I also expected like the contour. This could just be me. I just expected like the contour to be the bigger pan, in my opinion. But maybe that's just me being weird because, you know, the contour's a massive feature, isn't it? Really. So I was gonna pause it again, like there's another product. Anyway, so that was the last thing. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.